This is your work and money forecast for the week of March 20th until March 26th. Please be mindful to support this platform by providing your likes, your comments, by sharing and subscribing. Also, check the description box in ways to support this platform by booking a reading, also by checking the links below. Now let's prepare for what messages the greatest source would like for me to relate to you for this week's work and money. I hope you enjoy it, but please stay awake. Hey Beatles, welcome back to the temple once again for your work, money, and romantic guidance. I hope you are doing well. But before I begin, just in case my new subscribers are in the house, I want to say thank you so much for making this your place of personal and spiritual development. Even you may learn some professional tips. Okay, this is a study home, this is a school, this is a classroom, this is a learning space. So you may want to bring some learning tools like paper, pencil, highlighter, your cell phone for research, things of that nature. But I would also like to thank my faithful followers who tune in on a regular basis to acquire what they need for the week. And I just want you to know that both of you mean a lot to me, and without you there would be no success here at the Tarot Temple. Also, let me reiterate from the intro regarding the description box. Please check the description box on a regular basis. But right now I need you to do that if you would like to support this platform by booking a reading. The details are inside of the description box, as well as some links below where you can check my other platform, Romance at Work. Okay, plenty of videos there for you to catch up on, because I do plan on getting back to that station. It's been a while. And also check the links for shopping at magic.com. That's also a great place to support this temple, as well as buying yourself some things. And also, if you would like to contribute or render a tithe to the temple for this great work, please check the link below, and thank you in advance. Okay, well, your views wasn't as good as the week before, so we will not be getting a big of a reading as you did in the past, but I'm hoping that you will continue to support and encourage others. And remember, participation adds to your merit system. So those things that you do, like giving thumbs and commenting, those things that I can see will allow me to add more privilege to your weekly guidance. So do that. If you want to know what I'm talking about, please check out Gemini. They seem to be getting it every week. Also, when you come to the temple for your weekly guidance, you should be viewing at least 3 vids for your sun, for your moon, and your rising. And if you don't know your moon and rising, I'm going to encourage you to get a natal birth chart. It will be good to know the time of your birth. That way it'll be more accurate, but you need that so you can follow along and learn, you know, how to resonate and connect with what messages that belong to you and what messages you can discard. Again, if it doesn't fit, please acquit. But if it fit, please knit your story together and form a beautiful quilt. Okay, this week the fabric may not be right, but the week after that, the week after that, you know, you have to find your place in the cycle of life. Okay, I can't do that for you. These are general messages, so they can resonate across the board. You know, you could be listening to something that relates to someone else's life, and you may be a cross watcher for them. I don't know. I'm not there, but I'm just giving you the tips on how to get the most out of tarot. Okay, so I guess she wants. Okay, so what we're going to be dealing with most of all this week is the 10 of Wands. Okay, and that's because you have the Queen of Pentacles energy, and you have an outcome of the 5 of Pentacles. Underlining energy is the King of Cups. So this is your element, the water. The King of Cups is often equated to Cancer, which is you, Beetles. And this is, you remaining cool, calm, and collected under pressure. Okay. I'm also hearing in the excitement. I don't know where this is coming from yet. I don't know what this cup represents in your life, but the source is also saying you're holding on to your cup. I don't know what this cup is, because a cup can also, a cup can represent things like conversations, things that deal with your heart, things that deal with your emotions, things that deal with your spirit, okay? And I keep hearing confide. I feel like somebody's confided in you, and you're just keeping that, you're drinking it, you're keeping it in your heart, you're keeping it in your cup, okay? The King of Cups also represents survival to me, okay? This is the fisherman. Now, you may be an actual fisherman who gets out here and get it, in the material world, or you could be a fisherman of men, okay? Like I said, the spiritual side, okay. The source just confirms something. The fisherman, so you may be on your spiritual side in all of this, okay? And what I see present for you right now is a lot of laborious work, responsibility, okay? I'm getting hiding behind the fence, hiding behind responsibility, your work. A lot of people do hide behind their work. They stay busy, it keeps them hidden. It keeps them from being bothered. It keeps them from dealing with problems or being in their emotions. And I see you really digging deep, really putting it in this week. I feel like it's got a lot to do with staying cool under pressure and not allowing yourself to indulge or even overindulge in whatever's going on with you emotionally or whatever you're dealing with spiritually. And I keep hearing hiding behind ideas. I don't know what that, maybe this is you working on a lot of different things or trying to put something together that's I keep getting the word responsible. I don't want to deter from that, okay? I'm not into a lot of guessing. I like to really get into it intuitively. So I'm speaking to somebody. Like I said, this may not resonate with everyone, and I really can't be concerned with that. That's why I encourage you always to know who you are. And the beginning of knowing who you are is knowing your sun, moon, and your rising. Okay? And it's really an elevation from where a lot of us come from, which is a religious background. But I'm also seeing that this is instituting a lot of change in your life. So you're putting a lot of energy into work, into your ideas, okay? Okay, for some of you, this is definitely a move. And that's what she told me to say. For some of you, this is the change, is the move. Okay? And this just came to me. But I feel like something that you're trying to put together, something behind some ideas, okay? I feel like they're heavy on your mind. And you're really trying to think, how would this work? How could I put this together? I feel like it's a lot. It may be coming from several people. You see, it may be coming from several places, people and places. Okay? What you think, what they think, what you see, what they see. That's a lot. Now, how can I put all of this together and make it what? Maybe one grand idea? For others of you, this is like you hauling, okay, hauling stuff, trying to get as much at one time as you can. You're trying to take as many short trips or take a shorter trip as possible. You don't want to be, see that going to the house? All right, moving in. You moving in or you moving out is one of them, okay? Somebody, you moving in or you moving out. But for others of you, this is really dealing with something creative. And I'm hearing like for some of you, this is right now at the initiatory stage, at the preliminary stages. This is a lot of like a lot of little things, a lot of little projects that you're working on or that you're thinking about while you try to see how it would all gel, okay? How you can consolidate this responsibility, these projects, these ideals that you have. Yeah, but some of you, you just very much buried behind work, And I keep feeling like it's because for somebody or some, you're staying busy because you really don't want to be bothered. And I'm also hearing you don't want to be seen. Somebody doesn't want to be seen. Maybe it's coming from that move, having to move, or because you're moving. It's something about that. You don't want to be seen. Somebody doesn't want to be seen. But it's all stemming from this Queen of Pentacles energy or this Queen of Pentacles person. Now, this is a person who is great at preparing for the day, okay? Preparing for the week even, preparing for whatever's coming. This is responsible energy. This is mommy energy, okay? This is the one who makes sure that, the grocery list is taken care of, that all of the basic needs, household needs, domestic needs are met. But this can also be dealing with the feminine in your life, okay? And she may be the reason why you're moving, either in or moving out. But either way, with this energy, she's making preparations for the change, okay? For some of you, this Queen of Pentacles is gestating. I don't know if she's gestating. It's whatever it is. She has a very fertile brain now. And she can make, I just seen 51 on the clock. And 12:51 at that, okay? Whatever it is that she's thinking about, it may come, that she's gestating, it may come as a shock in the future. She has a very fertile brain. This could be anything. This could be the ideas that we're talking about. This could be you with Taurus, Virgo, or Gemini in your chart or in your life, okay? Whatever she's gestating, it can come to life. This can even be a child. I told you a major change is coming. This is completing a cycle. 10 is completing a cycle. And whatever it is, whether you leaving or coming in, it's going to be a long time. It's going to be a while. That's why it's important that's why these platforms on YouTube are important, because really it's an educational platform, because we teach you a lot about how the planets work, okay? And oftentimes when you're making decisions, you're kind of making permanent decisions, because when the planets are aligned, say for instance they're sextiling one another or conjuncting one another, it can sometimes put us in a box or put us in a cycle where it cannot be broken for so long. And when you're dealing with the 10 of Wands, you're dealing with quite a while, okay? This is quite a while. This is going to be around for quite a while. Or this is going to be permanent. Didn't I say this is change? This is major change. You're gonna be starting fresh. Because I don't know, think of it like this. It's kind of like the change, because like when you move and you go into that new house, that new apartment, that condo, that house, whatever it is, you don't revert back to where you lived before. It hardly ever happens. Okay? And you've probably been there a while, but it's stemming from, I'm hearing the word gestation and manifesting energy. Okay? I'm also hearing that she's thinking about buying a boat. So I don't know where you live in the world, but she's thinking about buying a boat, or maybe even going sailing. I keep hearing spring. Spring is here pretty much. So I think that she's thinking about doing something creatively, or maybe you are, that this is on your mind. This is something you're thinking about that you want to do for yourself. And I can understand that after all of this hard, laborious work. And then look who's sitting on the sea. Okay, for some of you, I'm hearing this could definitely be a cruise. Okay, but that's for those of you who are pretty much on their feet and got some money. And why do I say that? Because your outcome is the 3 of Pentacles. I'm sorry, the 5 of Pentacles, okay? Now, I'm getting 2 scenarios here. Well, even 3. Because for some of you, this is moving and then going to work. I don't know what kind of work you do. You may work at a grocery store. You may work for an organization. You may work at a church or school. I don't know. But whatever it is, you take care of weak souls. Whether they're weak for food, whether they're weak for spiritual food, and they're getting what they need, and it's the bare minimum, the limit. That's your outcome. But for others of you, you're storing your stuff and somebody's going to a shelter, a homeless shelter. Okay, and there's nothing wrong with that, because it's going to bring about a change. Okay, maybe you and this Queen of Pentacles, your relationship didn't work out anymore, and now you're feeling like, just for the moment, whether it's masculine or feminine, this change, I don't know if you may find somebody else during this change, but this is about your independence. Okay? And the reason why I say that is because this underlying energy, which to me is marital energy. It's marital. Oh, you probably are, because of what I see underneath there. Somebody doing this change is going to find them a mate. Okay? It's in the cards. I've never said that about this. Okay? For others of you, once you get settled, you're going to go get the bare minimums. You're going to go do some shopping, but you're going to, be on a budget. You're definitely going to be on a budget, okay? And I know you're going to be on a budget, and I know you're going to be responsible, because we also have the King of Cups here. And the King of Cups is all about needs. It doesn't mean he won't get you what you want, but that's not first and foremost of importance to the King of Cups. The King of Cups isn't concerned with needs being met. You eating, the mortgage is paid, or the rent. You see what I'm saying? That you got, even making sure that you're taken care of sexually. Those immediate things is what the King of Cups generally is concerned with. So I definitely can say that you're going to be minding your money and not allowing your money to mind you this week, and that's a good thing. I don't know if that's your practice. I don't know if this is coming through the change, after taking a closer look, getting into your Queen of Pentacles energy and making a budget plan, making a list. You see what I'm saying? And then taking care of that which is necessary. This is definitely about some experience this week with you, because 5 deals with experience, and it's a humbling experience here. Whatever this change is, it's a humbling experience. And I really believe that you will be able to appreciate it once you are able to lift your head. Once you're able to take that breath, you can appreciate the transition in your life. I just keep feeling like for you, it's about honing in on responsibility, and this is just basically practicing responsibility. And for some reason, it's really quite heavy right now. It's a major, didn't I say it was a major change in your life this week? And that's what's going on. So we're going to go ahead. I'm looking at this stack right here and pull you a Spiritual Vibe Oracle message. While I do that, Beatles, please be sure to support the tempo with your lights. It's too, okay. Okay. I think that's what refinement, that's what's falling out, even though I'm seeing. And I also saw the suicide card, which means you putting an end to something. So it may be this relationship with this Queen of Pentacles, but you got refinement. So as I get the card refinement, some of you, this is definitely about shopping to make things better, maybe with this new apartment, refining your spiritual life, your attitude, the way you think about things, your mind. You have quite a few scenarios here, and like I say, if it fits, please knit, but if it doesn't fit, please acquit, okay? But I'm sure one or the other scenarios does apply, and I'm going to leave it on that note for this week's Work and Money. I want to thank you so much for tuning in once again, and I hope to bring you another one next week. But until then, remember to walk by faith and by sight. Hotel, which means peace be unto you, and one love.